Turkish Airlines Euroleague. I feel devotion.
We cast an expert eye over the 4 Euroleague regular season groups. 4 teams are set for the Turkish Airlines Euroleague debut. A who's who of the point guards about to take centre stage. On the eve of the new season, we spoke to Željko Obradović. The statistics that set out the path to Istanbul. With international superstars like Nancy's Nicolas Batum and Fenerbahce's Roko Ukic, the genius of Vasilis Spanoulis for Olympiakos. Great playmaking from the likes of Cajalabral's Pablo Prigioni, the shots of Bilbao's Alex Mumbrú, or full court solidity of Cantu under Andrea Trinchieri. Group A looks very tough, and each team has a concrete chance to qualify for the top 16. Who better to introduce it than an experienced coach like Cajalabral's Duško Ivanović?
Fenerbahce ha demostrado año pasado que es un equipo muy fuerte.
I think Fenerbahce showed in the past that they're a really strong team. They're able to defeat anyone. They're very capable. Most of all with so many players coming from the former Yugoslavia. With great talent, great character, they can be very dangerous. Olympiakos, despite all the problems they say they have, are still a very strong team. Cantu is a surprise in Italy. The Italian teams play very hard. Tactically, they're always well prepared. Bilbao is probably our closest opponent. They're a team which has improved season after season after season. It'll be a very interesting matchup. Nancy, I believe, could be a surprise because they signed Batum because of the lockout. They're a team that could be the revelation.
The team from Vitoria has made some important additions. Playmaker Pablo Prigioni has arrived from Real Madrid to join 2 Americans, Reggie Williams and Joy Dorsey. The core remains unchanged, however, with veterans Mirza Teletovic, Fernando Sanemeterio and Pau Ribas. The Greek team starts its Euroleague campaign with a new look to its roster. Vasilis Spanoulis and Marco Keseli have been joined by Kyrios Printisis, an American trio, Kyle Hines, Callan Lucas and Matt Howard. Fenerbahce hold realistic dreams of advancing to the Final Four in its own Istanbul. Every round poses its own difficulties, starting with the regular season, something coach Spakia is already aware of.
I think that generally this group is a very strong group. A lot of Euroleague experience inside that group, coaches and players. Maybe not Nancy, let's say, or Cantu, but I know them very well, and I know that it's going to be a very difficult opponent. I think generally one good group to compete.
Cantu returns to Euroleague after 30 years, and coach Andrea Trinchieri will be helped by important new players like Gianluca Basile, Giorgi Shermandini and Euroleague rookie David Laite. Lastly, a rookie season for Bizkaia Bilbao, with recently arrived players like Alex Mumbrú, Dior Fischer, Raul Lopez and Roger Grimau. Coach Fotios Katsikaris is ready to honour the club's first Euroleague participation. There are 4 newcomers in this upcoming 2011-2012 Turkish Airlines Euroleague regular season. Galatasaray Istanbul, Bizkaia Bilbao, KK Zagreb and Unix Kazan. Newcomers to Euroleague, although they reached the top European basketball tournament back in the 60s. Turkish side Galatasaray came through the preliminary round on the back of an impressive team effort. Together with FC Barcelona and Montepaschi Siena, Galatasaray has the chance to make some waves in Group D, with a lot of tried and tested players like Jakalakovic, Preston Schumpert, Darius Sungaila Players with important experience in the top level of basketball, together with the recent addition, Zaza Pachulia, a big man in the middle. In Vizcaya Bilbao, there are Euroleague veterans. One of them lifted the cup 2 years ago, Roger Grimau.
I'll try to do what I do always, just give my maximum. Of course, I had the good luck to stay in the Euroleague from 8 years. This one is the 9th. So I know the competition, the referees, many things. But most of my teammates have played to the Euroleague, so I try to bring my experience and help the team to win.
Using the Croatian League Championship success as a springboard, KK Zagreb is ready for a bigger challenge under recently promoted coach Vlado Androjic. In the rookie season, he can rely on one of the most experienced players in the tournament, Damir Mulamerovic. After maybe the best season in the club's history, Unix Kazan faces this new Euroleague challenge with determination and enthusiasm. But what does it mean to debut in such an important competition? Coach Pashutin already has an idea.
I think they're very exciting. It's a first year in the EuroLeague for the Unix Kazan, and we're everybody happy, and the fans wait. It's a long time, and they enjoy to see and they enjoy to participate in such a high EuroLeague competition. It's the highest level in Europe competition.
Good luck, newcomers. When you talk about the greatest EuroLeague teams of the last decade, two names impossible to omit are Panathinaikos Athens and CSKA Moscow. Add in teams with a glorious past like Žalgiris Kaunas and Unicaja Malaga, and a couple of upcoming sides like Brose Baskets and KK Zagreb, and you have the pieces that make up Group B. Just how dangerous the regular season can be is something Panathinaikos coach Željko Obradović knows all too well.
Well, without any question, we have many good teams, and I'm sure that any team from our group would like to go and to be in top 16. Not will be easy for no one, also for us. We must understand that every game and every point will be important, and really to try, I don't know how, but to be ready for first game against Malaga.
Defending champ Panathinaikos has bolstered its already impressive roster with David Logan and Stephen Smith. The task for coach Obradović is to successfully blend old with new. Last season, CSKA Moscow's run of 8 consecutive appearances in the EuroLeague Final Four came brutally to a halt. Repair work has been done though, with additions like Milos Teodosic, Nenad Kristic and Andrei Kirilenko. Unicaja Malaga and Žalgiris Kaunas are experienced EuroLeague teams. The Spaniards extended contracts for coach Chus Mateo and key players Jorge Garbajosa and Gerald Fitch. In search of continuity, Unicaja will benefit from trio Luka Zoric, Errol Roland and Tremel Darden's fresh energy. Žalgiris Kaunas with Ty Lawson, Sonny Weems, Marko Popovic and Robertas Javtokas, arriving through the summer months, is aiming for a top 16 berth. Coach Ilias Zouros knows the major obstacles are Panathinaikos and CSKA, and his team must be ready for the opening match against the Russian team.
Okay, I feel CSKA and Panathinaikos are the best teams in our group, and this is normal because Panathinaikos is the EuroLeague champion of last season, and CSKA, they built a team, a very good and expensive team to do their best for this season. So we are very motivated. We play the opening game the 17th of October, so we have to be ready for this game in front of our fans.
The two remaining sides in the group are outsiders, and enthusiasm is their driving force. Brose Baskets and KK Zagreb. First, the Germans, whose fans are ready to lift the roof of the Steckert Arena, backing a solid team made up of Casey Jacobson, Julius Jenkins and Brian Roberts, and wait in the paint with prospect Tibor Pleiss. As a newcomer to EuroLeague, Croatian champs KK Zagreb face an uphill struggle. The Croatians love it when the odds are against them though, and have experienced Euroleague pros like Mario Kazun, Mula Merovic and Sasha Osbald to ease their debut pressure. The intriguing mix of potential and proven quality makes Group B a standout. To build a top team, the first stone to lay is at point guard, and the best point guards play in Euroleague, and they're very much in demand. That's why many changed their colours last summer. In alphabetical order: Omar Cook from Valencia to Milan, more than 5 assists per game, a perfect leadership to lead the team, the best guarantee for coach Scariolo. Lynn Greer from Fenerbahce via Milan to Unix Kazan, the most devastating jump shot of the league, almost 15 points per game in 5 Euroleague seasons. Marcelinho Huertas from Vitoria to Barcelona. Very few players can be properly considered the heir of Ricky Rubio, yet Huertas is one of them, a perfect handbook in handling a team. Vlado Ilejevski from Ljubljana to Efes. After last season and an outstanding European Championship, Vlado has finally matured to become the leader of a great team. Sarunas Jazikevicius from Ritas Fenerbahce to Panathinaikos. Saras is back home. The point genius of 4 titles is back to help the Greens, coming off the bench. Coming off the bench, the 2005 final MVP will replace the 2007 and 2011 final MVP. Jaka Lakovic from Barcelona to Galatasaray. Jaka started the umpteenth part of his glittering career by winning the qualifying round, and in doing so, Galatasaray made it to Euroleague for the first time, and for himself, an umpteenth Euroleague season. Raul Lopez from Khimki to Bilbao. All you need from a playmaker: rhythm, choices, handling, then steals, assists and the right shots. That's Raul. Theo Papaloukas from Olympiacos to Maccabi. Another former final MVP changed team, like Saras. Nobody better for Coach Blatt. Pablo Prigioni from Real Madrid to Vitoria. Another great return home. The best bouncing pass of the league is back. A fundamental addition to increase fast breaks, having the best transition pick and rolls. Milos Teodosic from Olympiacos to CSKA. Both, team and player, need a revenge season, and together no doubts they're heading in the right direction. His genius in passing, his courage in shooting are really uncommon. Point guard, the secret of best basketball. Imagine a 6-league team that includes 4 former European champions, another team that dreams of playing the Final Four at home, and an underdog that clinched its place fending off the elite. Welcome to Group C, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's probably one of the toughest groups. All the teams have made good moves on the market. Milan has a very good team. Signed champions from last year, Fotsis and Nicolas, players from Siena, players from Olympiacos, and a great coach like Sergio. So Milan is a tough team. Maccabi, we played the final last year, keep a lot of things good from last year coming back, coach and good players all around. Efes, playing at home, the Final Four is playing in Istanbul, so it's going to be tough too, and Partizan, who is always a hard team to match up. Plus Charleroi, who is a team that every year looks like keep growing up as a team, and so we think we have a very tough group, but that will make us work hard from the first day, what is important. Sometimes during the season you say, okay, the important things will come later. I think for us, the important things come from the first day.
Let's allow Real Madrid coach Pablo Lasso to introduce it. Added to young, well-known prospects, the exciting talent of Rudy Fernandez could provide the knockout punch. Now the second analysis from Efes coach Ufuk Sarıca.
Our group in the Turkish Airlines Euroleague is the strongest one, so much so it's called the Group of Death.
The Turkish squad's added talent and deepness to its roster with Sasha Vujacic and Vlado Ilejevski, but also Duško Savanovic. A7 Emporio Armani Milan, now coached by Sergio Scariolo, signed many important players during the summer, before adding Euroleague 2008 rising star Danilo Gallinari. However, the coach himself remains humble. The first team to take on Milan will be Maccabi Electra, 2011 finalist, and coach David Blatt knows that his team have what it needs to be competitive, which means more than relying on Euroleague legend Theo Papaloukas. Partizan MTS Belgrade host Anadolu Efes in Game 1. Nikola Pekovic in a Partizan jersey again is a sight the home fans can't wait to see. Neither can he, because
especially this year, it's going to be a lot of good players, and the team, everything is going to be stronger, so that makes them special.
Now the big guy will help his teammates, including US guard AC Law, the only player not from Serbia or Montenegro. Belgacom's Spirou Charleroi faces an uphill struggle. Bringing in an experienced player like Jiri Welsh could be useful to make his teammates more confident. Besides, do you find anything more exciting in sport than upsetting predictions? It would be the 9th time for the coach and the 7th time for the club. Željko Obradović and Panathinaikos Athens are ready. In the last Turkish Airlines Euroleague victory in Barcelona a few months ago, the best players were Dimitris Diamantidis, Mike Batiste and Romain Sato. All of them are still with the coach. Coach Obradović knows that back-to-back success is difficult to achieve, but he also knows how much their supporters love celebrating.
We work very hard, and even if you have a problem, you must continue and try to work very hard. You have some targets in front of you, but our main target every year is something that we like to repeat, and this is to have more people in our gym over here, and that everybody will enjoy the way how we play. This is first thing, maybe more important than any trophy. But you know how is people. Celebration is time that you win something.
Panathinaikos has transformed the roster, and the Serbian coach will have to find the right chemistry in the team.
Newcomers, I'm very satisfied with how they work until now, but one more time I want to repeat, we need time. We need time, like every time you know that you have 2 or 3 new players. This year we have 4, and with time we will take all the answers that is necessary to have.
So far, the preparation for the new season hasn't been exactly satisfactory.
Our big wish is to start one day to work everybody together. We have many problems in this period. Our preparation was in the level that we like to be, because some players they was with national team, some players that take injury immediately after that we start pre-season camp, and practically until now we didn't work together, never. So this is wish that we have everybody, and I hope coming back all the players that they have problem, that our level of the practice will be better and that we will play much better than we play now.
But a coach that has won Euroleague 8 times knows how to play and win, and perhaps he's learned a secret or two along the way.
Like every coach will say, good defense, try to run, to score easy baskets, and to see people that enjoy it, everybody.
All right, coach, you're ready to repeat yourself. And we're ready to celebrate with you one more time. Barcelona's Juan Carlos Navarro and his unbelievable shots. Siena's Bo McCaleb and his unstoppable penetrations. Kazan's Henry Domerkant and his perfect jumpers. The Asses of Procom's Oliver Lafayette. Or the full court solidity of Ljubljana's Goran Jagodnik. But also the winning triples of Galatasaray's Jaka Lakovic. These are only a few protagonists of Group D. Barcelona coach Xavi Pascual believes there is one fundamental factor.
It seems to be a group where every team is very dangerous. All are very strong at home. so it'll be tough to win away, because they're all courts which are traditionally not very easy to win on, with well-balanced teams. I think the group is a lot more difficult than people might think.
The 2010 winner added assist man Marcelino Huertas at point, and the king of steals Chuck Edson. Never forgetting a consistent forward like CJ Wallace. And if the coach who won the title 2 years ago has stated his opinion, you must believe him. Sharing exactly the same ideas as Siena coach Pianigiani.
Apart from Barcelona, it's unthinkable that a team like that won't qualify. They're one of the favourites. But the rest of the group is finely balanced. I believe the matches will be action-packed from the beginning, delighting the fans and all those who follow the Euroleague.
For him, a few but fundamental additions: the experience of David Anderson and freshness of rookie Dejuan Summers. Everybody thinks that Barca and Siena are favourites. Nevertheless, all the coaches are ready to challenge them. For the Russian team, 3 important American additions: Henry Domarkant, Mike Wilkinson, and recently Lynn Greer. Procoms deeply changed its roster in the summer with the talent of Oliver Lafayette, a rising star Donatas Moteyunas, with the experience of Devin Brown, or Fedor Dmitriev, with the points of Gerald Blasingame or rookie Leroy Nobles. Union Olympia will try to be the surprise like last year, although coach Filipovski knows all too well how tough it's going to be to close the debut team with the greatest expectations. Galatasaray, not only Jakalakovic, but also with players like Preston Shumpert, Darius Sungaila, Jamon Lucas, and the just-arrived Zaza Panchulia. Coach Mahmouti is ready to honour the first ever Euroleague participation of the club, never forgetting where the Final Four will be played. If you want to be sure to play the next Final Four in Istanbul, be sure to follow certain guidelines. Try to score at least 81 points per game, like Maccabi did last year. Make 57% of the paint shots, like Barcelona. If you take a long-range shot, stay around a 39.2% hit rate, like Caja Laboral. When you go to the line for a free throw, do not dip under 80.9%, like Efes Pilsen last season. Go for the offensive rebounds and take 15 of them, like Cholet. In the meantime, never allow the opponents to take them and grab at least 26 under your own board, like Žalgiris in 2010-2011. If you don't excel in offense or defense, be at least complete in rebounding. Real Madrid averaged 38 of them last year in every game. Play a team basketball, passing the ball to each other, like Maccabi, who'll have Papaloukas this year, and Olympiacos, who had Papaloukas last year in 2010-2011. 16 assists per game. A strong defense is necessary, of course, but it must also be reactive and smart, able to steal the ball. Maccabi and Montepaschi did it 9 times per game. Be dangerous too. Attack the defense in order to force the fouls. Panathinaikos received 24 fouls per game.
There's between 10 and 20 turnovers every game. Statistically, 10 turnovers you're going to have no matter what. You know why? Because the other guy is playing. He's good. He's playing great defense. He's going to get a steal. He's going to make a great rotation and deflect. They're going to trap you and do. Those are good turnovers because the other guy is good. Between 10 and 20 are what I call bad turnovers. Those are the ones that you're throwing out of bounds, that you're dribbling off your leg, that you're traveling because you don't fake and put the ball on the floor, that you're not paying attention to where the trap is coming from and throwing out. They're controllable turnovers that cause teams to lose and coaches to finish their careers early.
Yeah, Panathinaikos. All this stuff to reach the Final Four. And if you want to win the Euroleague, you must try to imitate the champions. Here are the perfect stats of the Greens. 78 points, 53% on two-pointers, 37.1% on three-pointers, 75.3% from the line, 9 offense rebounds, 23 on defense, 14 assists, 7 steals, 13 turnovers. Never the top, except for fouls received, but close to the top in every stat. Maybe that's the real secret. Who knows?
Turkish Airlines, Euroleague. I feel devotion.